Googled proprietary trading firms, remote proprietary trading firms, and I found you on basically by Google. And I went onto the website, looked up the rules and things of that nature, and went about it that way. I got funded with another proprietary trading firm as well too. Yeah, basically the support system. The people at OneUp is like I said, it's you all are accessible, whereas a lot of other proprietary trading firms, they're not accessible. So when you get funded, like I think when I was funded with the other one, when I was getting withdrawals, it was taking 2-3 days to get the cash, and I had to deal with certain situations. It was more of a hassle. Whereas with OneUp, everything ran smoothly, which that was a good thing. Well, I keep it proprietary, but it's definitely a proprietary system that I use. But I use, like I said, looking at technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Basically, the key is just taking those things and taking and twisting it to your, using your own creativity. So that's what I do. Do what's called spread trading, which like I put long orders in, I put short orders in. So basically, as I basically feed off the volatility, because the volatility is my friend. That's why I like the futures market so much, because of the volatility. The rules are the same. You got to watch out for the reports. You can't have open position during the reports and stuff like that. Well, as you trade, as you're a day trader, you always got to use risk management. So I guess having the drawdown in place, it kind of keeps your risk management focus up. So yeah, those rules kind of help as well. Oh, every time I've tried, I got funded. Yeah. I've never missed a valuation. I've always passed the valuations. The other proprietary trading firms I've traded with, I passed their valuations on the first try. Yeah, it went well once I paid the fee, and then after that I received the email about the username and password to get into the platform, and the thing was, you all was very helpful in setting everything up with the NinjaTrader to do the demo, because some of the things was confusing to me, and that's the good thing about you all being accessible, is when you all helped me set everything up to get started, and that was very helpful. Where a lot of other proprietary trading firms wouldn't have been as accessible for that help that I needed to get set up. And then the one-step evaluation is a plus. I like that. That's a good thing. So I believe that once you do show some consistency and you do show that you can reach a target, I mean, that's all you really need, Yes, it was smooth. Once you fill out the contract, they give you a username and password. You go on to RTrader, and that's the thing. You can go on RTrader. That's all I really need is RTrader. A lot of people they try to find different platforms to go with. I just go with the basic RTrader, and it was pretty easy. Once I filled out the contract, I got the username and password, and then from there you have to get over the $2,500 threshold, which if you've already done it before with the demo, you made a $3,000 target on the demo. It shouldn't be hard to make the $2,500 threshold. So once you make the $2,500 threshold, after that you can start withdrawing funds. And I worked with MES Capital with the funded account, and it was pretty, basically everything ran smooth. I was sending them an email saying that I need to withdraw this amount, and within that day, no later than the next day, the funds was in my bank account. Most of the trading rooms that I was in with OneUp Trader, it was just guys with traders basically just talking to each other, giving each other advice, or tips or whatever. And I never experienced that where they try to force you to trade a certain way, or they try to, apply into whatever you're trying to do. They basically let you, come with your trading strategy. And if your trading strategy is effective, they let you, you just go ahead and use it and be successful. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a little better and have it a little quicker, because now I've been evaluating my crude oil trades, and I'm also getting ready to add another derivative to the portfolio, which is the euro. So I usually was just doing crude oil and gold. Now I'm going to do crude oil, gold, and the euro futures. So hopefully, more money will be coming in off the winning trades. And I've also traded more. I used to be a little bit lax with crude oil, but now I've been kind of trading a little bit more with crude oil. I may trade like 3 or 4 times a week with crude oil. So the money should be coming in quicker. I want to withdraw. I usually try to shoot for about at least 1,100 to 1,200 a week. The first month should be about 5,000. I'm expecting to hit the threshold of 2,500 within 2 weeks, and then after those 2 weeks, I should have the threshold. And after that, the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna constantly withdraw probably anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 each week. The thing I pretty much like is, like I said, is the people. You are accessible, and you are like most of the proprietary trade firms. To me, it seems like I don't think they want is just your money, your fees, and that's it. Whereas you all seem like you all try to actually help the person actually achieve their goal. And like I said, the accessibility is a plus, because there's issues that you might run into, like the platform might not be acting right, or certain situations, and you need to get a hold of somebody, and you all are accessible. I haven't had any issues with the platform with you guys. With other proprietary trading firms, I had issues with the platform where I may not be able to log in, or I may place a trade and they have to fix it. They have to go back and fix it, so I may lose out on trades that I could have placed, which is losing out on money. So I haven't dealt with that type of issue with you guys. Yes, I have a proprietary system already set up, and I just stick to that system. That's how I'm able to really pass the demos and be successful, because once I know my system is a winning system. So you stick to that system, you're gonna win. I feel like I can pass every demo that I come across, and I have. And because I stick to my system is winning. And as long as you stick to your system, you should be successful. I tested this system for years. This isn't something that just came up like last week or a couple months ago. This is something that's been tested like for years. I've back tested, and I've been testing the same system for years, and that's what it takes. It's, basically just like I said, volatility is your friend, and I spread trade. So I put long positions and I put short position in every time. Every day I put a long position, a short position, and I let the volatility do its thing. So the volatility might click my long position, or it might click my short position, my short position in. So either way is, I can basically have a winning trade somewhere. A lot of people, when they trade, they trying to go one way. They trying to just go bullish. They trying to just go long. Me, I'm looking at long and short when I go in, when I evaluate. So basically, like I said, I spread trade, and I trade off the momentum and the volatility. I've had to tweak the systems a couple times, but it's all about numbers, and this, that you're using. But like I said, like people use technical analysis. They use, like I said, people use the technical analysis, but technical analysis only take you so far. The book knowledge that only takes you so far. You have to use your creativity to take what you get out of the books and put your own spin on it. And that's what's going to take you to the next level. That's what separates the novice from the professionals. If you don't have even with anything, if you don't have a game plan when you go in, I mean, you lost. You have to have, like, if you look at the basketball, like Phil Jackson, he had a system. Most NBA coaches, they all have systems. And Phil Jackson, who used to coach for the Lakers and Chicago Bulls, won 11 championships because he stuck with that one winning system. And, and that's what you have to do with trading. You have to have a winning system. There's nothing wrong with, people used to talk bad about demos and paper trading, but that's what you need. You have to use paper trading and demo accounts to test your systems and your strategies. It takes years to develop. It's not something that you can develop overnight. I mean, a winning system. It's going to take, it took me a few years to develop, to develop a winning system. Once you develop it, it's worth it. Yeah, basically, just have to come up with a system, a winning system, and that's what it says even in the ads. If you have a winning system, if your strategy is a winning strategy, then test it, and then get funded, and go with OneUp Trader. It's the best proprietary trading firm I've dealt with, and just like I said, to develop your system first, because I've traded before when I didn't have a system, as opposed to now having a system, and it's like night and day.